everyone, I'm Kelly and this is my channel, Kel's Stitches. This is a place where I talk about my addiction to cross stitching. Today is Monday 8th of August 2022 and this is Flosstube number 14. Sorry if you can hear the cars going past in the background. It is a lovely afternoon this afternoon. And so I've got all the doors and windows open, letting in some late afternoon sunshine into the house, trying to warm it up a little bit before night descends on us and we drop back down below 10 degrees, as it is still winter here in Australia. So this fortnightly rotation, I only worked on 4 projects. I will tell you the reason for that at the end of the video, in case no one really wants to hear about life updates and stuff like that. They can just stop the video and not worry about listening to me rattle on. So let's get straight into what I stitched on and how much I got done. So the first one I stitched on was this one, which is Not All Who Wander Are Lost. It is by 2x2 Stitch Art, a store on Etsy. Now, put a picture in of where it was last time you've seen it, and this is it. I've got it finished. It is all done. Doesn't look too bad with that 3721 that I used for the lettering. I actually don't mind the look of it. I worked on it for one day and got 880 stitches put into it. There is a lot of traffic going past because it is just on closing time for a lot of the mills and all that work that are up the road from me, all the sawmills and stuff like that. So there is a lot of traffic. Sorry about that, guys. Yes, so this one is finished and I will be moving on to the next one in the series, which I already have it downloaded or uploaded into Pattern Keeper, and I will be starting on this one, which is also by 2x2 Stitch Art off Etsy. I bought the 3 of these in as a package. So that was the first one. The next one I worked on was A Year in the Woods by Cottage Garden Samplings, and it was Mr. Fox that I worked on. I will put in a picture of where it was before. And no. This is where it's up to now. So I've got all these body and everything done and into the tail. One thing I have noticed is my 838 that is in here and in the tail is a little bit darker than, seems to be a little bit darker than everyone else's. I did check it. It was an old DMC skein that I bought probably 8 years ago. So whether the colours, the shades have changed or not, I don't know. But I'm not going to rip it all out and start again. So I'm just going to leave it as that. But I do think the contrast looks all right on this fabric anyway. So I've got the rest of his tail to do. Then I've got his feet and that down here. Hopefully I can get most of him finished off in the next rotation if I get my stitchy bug back. Get him finished off in the next rotation, and then I can get on to the swans. Now I am stitching that on 18 count hand dyed Aida that I dyed myself, and I worked on that for 2 days and I got 1,000 stitches into it. My third project that I worked on was some Soucis by Long Dog Samplers. And I'll put a picture in of what it looked like, probably on that side. And this is where I am up to. Now, let's see if I can get the variation to show up. This diamond here, the variation of the teal floss is really coming through, and it looks absolutely beautiful. It really does look gorgeous. You can probably see it a little bit better there now that I've pulled it back a little bit. But yes, it does look absolutely gorgeous. I am stitching this on 18 count white Aida, obviously, and I am using Silks for You. The numbers are PR147, that is the teal, and the purple is PR001. I'm loving the way that that is stitching up. I stitched on that for 3 days and I got 740 stitches into it. Now the last one that I stitched on for this rotation is this. It is the Fox and Rabbit 2022 Mystery Sampler for this year. Now that is what we were originally given, and then they're just obviously given us parts of it. So the next August installment came out, and it was this square here. So and I am using all the floss is Silks for You. Some of it was just from a mystery bag, so I can't say the code for it. That one I can't remember what the code was because I didn't write it down. But I stitched on that for 2 days, and I will show you the whole thing, what it looks like. I stitched on that for 2 days and I got 1,070 stitches in. So that is the whole thing. This is being stitched on 16 count Aida that I hand dyed myself. So I think I said it once before, going off the way Brendan is releasing the segments, I'm guessing the next one will be this one down here, which will be autumn, and then it'll be that. But I think 1 month is going to be absolutely massive, which will be this here, this inner border, or outer border I should say. I think it is going to be huge. and take a fair bit of stitching to get done. So all up, I stitched for 7 days and I got 3,690 stitches. Now, I did lose my stitchy bug a little bit, but I was still doing things in conjunction that was, what can I say, related to my cross stitching. I bought some new patterns, which I'll show you in my haul, and I made myself some more project bags. These ones I just decided to do a lined bag. So this one has the feathers, and then inside it's got, I think it's butterflies or something, moths or something like that. So I made myself 4 more project bags. This one I really love, the underwater one. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's just got the black polka dots in the middle of it. There's this one. Oops, sorry, zipper sound, because I forgot to unzip it. It's just got a green stripe in it. And this last one is just birds. Again, sorry, zipper sound. And it's just got a blue inside it. So I made those. These measure, I think they were 17 by 14 inches. So they're quite large. They're a little bit bigger than my vinyl fronted ones, as you can see. Same width, they're just a little bit, couple of inches bigger in lengthways, because I was finding, especially with my Moonrise song, which is the wolf one from Artisy, because there's so much fabric and so many flosses on a floss card, I was having to jam them into the vinyl fronted one, so I wanted something a little bit bigger, and these are perfect. These, I'll show you what's in these too in a minute. Fits heaps in them. So going forward, I do think I will probably make more of the lined zippered bags than what I will the vinyl fronted bags. That's not to say that when I get to one of my when I get to a giveaway that includes my bags, I will actually do a vinyl fronted and a lined bag for giveaways. So, but yeah, the lined one, the vinyl fronted ones I find are good because you see what project's in them without having to unzip them or have a tag or something on them to explain which one's in them. But the lined ones are huge and fit my big projects in them. So I done that, and then I still didn't get my stitchy bug back, unfortunately. So I decided to kit up a couple of new starts that I discussed in my last update, where I want to do have four patterns, whips from each of the bigger designers, I could say, which is Artisy, Charting Creations, Pain Free Crafts, and Aida. And so I did kit up. Let me just check which one this is. I kitted up this one, which is Mini Shaman by Laura Prindle. And these are all the flosses. So, and that's got my Q snap and everything in it. And then the other one that I kitted up was this one, which is Daydream Sea Turtles by Sheena Pike, and that is a Charting Creations pattern. And look at the colours. The colours in this is absolutely amazing. Like, you've got, when I was doing all these flosses, I just was looking at the colours going, wow, there's every colour of the rainbow in there. And I will be trying out my Nerge frame that I got with my Pain-Free Crafts kit that I'd done an unboxing for during, I think it was the end of last week. So that is another piece of haul that I received. And trying to get my Stitchy Bug back, I went looking at more patterns. The lighting has gone a little bit funny because it looks, there's a little bit of cloud out there. It looks a bit stormy actually. So I went on Etsy and went and bought a couple of more charts. So I got this one. This one is from 2x2 Stitch Art. I have got flosses on the way for that one. Absolutely love it, and I am thinking of doing it on one of my Paddock Lane designs fabrics that I got, one of the bluey ones, and I have Etoile 823. I'm just trying to remember which one I ordered because it's one of the dark blue Etoiles. No, can't think of it. And then I went and bought this one. So I am also thinking of doing this one on one of my Paddock Lane fabrics that I got. Thinking I might do it on one of the yellowy ones, so the wolf and everything stands out lovely on it. And I got this one. I am really into a wolf phase at the moment. I have, yeah, really into a wolf phase at the moment. My horse ones seem to have gone by the wayside for a little bit, but that's, yeah. I've even got a wolf bed cover on. I'll take a picture of it and stick it in at the end so I can show you guys. And then I got this today, which is, I know what it is, but I haven't opened it yet because I was just handed it by the partner before I started the video. So it is from Stitch in Time in Tasmania, here in Australia. Sorry for the rustling, guys. And it is numbers 6, 7 and 8 of The Year in the Woods. So we've got the bear, the bald eagle, and the owl, the barn owl. So they're the next ones in the series. I will put them in the bag with the other ones. I have all the fancy flosses for them and everything. It's just a matter of finding my Stitchy Bug. So that is all the haul and everything that I've done, trying to get that so-called Stitchy Bug back. Now, the reason that I lost my Stitchy Bug was over a week ago, on the 28th of July, we got the news that someone that I know very close, Ali, passed away suddenly. Now it was a big shock for me. And it has set my anxiety. It has set my anxiety off, and I can't seem to find the want to do anything. I get home and I just sit on the lounge. And even though all my stitchy stuff is in front of me, I can't seem to find the want to pick it up. So probably heard my stallion in the background whinnying out. He's being fed. The sun's out there feeding him at the moment. So yeah, hopefully my stitchy bug will come back. I'm not going to push it, but hopefully it will come back sometime soon. But yes, it has set me mentally. I'm not in the right frame of mind. So yeah, I'll just leave it as that. So yeah, that's all I have to show you for this video. That is also the reason why I didn't do a stitch with me last week. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. At the start of last week, I was in that frame of mind that I was going to give everything up. I was going to shut down all of my social medias and everything, and just, yeah. So I'm trying to pull myself out of it. But yeah, that is why I didn't stitch a great deal in this rotation. So hopefully I will have more to show you in the next one. And I will leave it as that. And so hopefully I will do a stitch with me next week on Monday, which will be Monday the 15th. I will try to get a stitch with me done. I have Mondays off now for the foreseeable future because we've got a few more people, just a few more new ones starting at work, which means that one of the seniors can come out and take a Monday shift out the front, which means I get another day off. So hopefully I will get a little bit more stitching done, and I should be able to get my videos done a little bit earlier in the day. So my stitch will be, stitch with me will be on Monday the 15th. And then my next update will be Monday the 22nd of August. So once again, thank you for coming and joining me and listening to me, seeing all my projects and what I've got to show you. I hope that you all have a happy week, a happy fortnight, and get some good stitching in. And I will see you all next video. Bye. I'm back again. I am just going to add on a couple of photos of my cat and a little short video of a couple of my mares running up the paddock to meet me when I was up there, when I was out there to feed them. So I'll just tag them on at the end here. Bye guys.